What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another War of Dots video. Today I have a replay, just one game of a 1v1 match that I played earlier on in the day against a Mr. Machina. So that's what we got for you. I'm playing as blue here, and first things first, obviously get everything on our cities. We got a 5 city game, so we're gonna produce 2 units and then we're gonna chill out. He doesn't go straight to his cities right away, which I think is a mistake. Um, I'm going to go ahead and pull a unit off of this spot right here to make room for rotations based on morale right here, because that's where he hits me first. Obviously, my morale is draining less fast than his because he is in an attacking state. He ends up pinning his own unit there, which allows me to attack him with my fresh unit and keep things rolling. So battle kicks off in my advantage now with his 10,000 casualties to my 6,000 casualties, and you know it's pretty chill. We're just hanging out, chilling, vibing, and I'm just gonna continue rotating to my cities. I'm still making funds, maybe not as fast while I rotate troops on and off, but we really want to make sure that we are keeping our troops at high health and high morale. So I see him pull those 2 heavies out there. So basically that allows me to get the confidence to pull my unit off of there. And at first I'd pull him straight to a city just to increase my fund production, but I will need him eventually. But I do still have a good amount of units that I'm able to rotate on and off. And what I like about this map is the cities are pretty focused and close together. So I'm able to rotate rather fast, which is good because that's my strength right now. And then I wanted to make a note. He's attacked me here. I've obviously just fought back and continued the battle. But as I attack through this cavern here, I'm going to end up reaching an area where he can attack me with 3 units while I only have 2. So that's disadvantageous. I don't really notice that too much in the game because he doesn't do a great job keeping his troops in the right spot, I guess. Like, he doesn't have 2-on-1s often. He gets me there, but honestly, with my rotation, I'm not too worried about it. He goes and probes that light unit there, but I just send in my heavy to keep that light unit nice and healthy while we continue the real battle down here. And obviously, my line is still weakened down south, but it's not really a worry at all. It's a pretty chill game, so we're just going to keep rotating, keep moving things on in, and see what we can do. So he's leaving units with low morale in to fight for too long, so that's going to slowly build up my casualty advantage. Now it's at 8,000. And I've produced the units. I'm on my way to producing another one. He has not produced a unit because he wasn't keeping units on cities. He does bring his heavy units from this line in, which I think is an issue, so I'm going to go ahead and make a move to fix that here in a second. Because, obviously we know that heavy's going to have more health. It's going to do more damage when it has morale. And we want to avoid that. So there was a problem there for a second. He didn't even put that. Like, he could have these units that need to heal on his cities, but he's just not doing it. He's not using that for funds. He's only making 1 fund a second. It's just not a recipe for success. So there we go. So I pull that unit down and bring that heavy in to sort of remedy the heavy disparity that we have. And I produced my second unit, so my production is now turned down. What's going on, everybody? Figured I'd jump in here in the middle of this video to let you know that I will be out on vacation for spring break for about a week here. I'm going to try my best to get as many videos pre-created so that you guys can keep seeing that War of Dots content while I am gone. I'll do my best there. Also figured I'd jump in and just kind of say, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of these sort of shorter length videos with just one game. I'm getting some feedback that my videos might be too long, and I just want to make something sort of bite-sized that you guys can enjoy real quick, while you're taking a piss or something. I don't know. So thanks for tuning in, and back to the video. And now I have full rotation from every city, so that's going to be awesome. Once these units sort of heal up on these cities, we can kind of work our way in and continue to rotate there. So I do get some units that go to lower health because those heavies are hitting really hard. But with that being said, I have plenty of rotationary troops. It's not a big deal. He fills in a gap in that line there, but I'm not too worried about it. he doesn't attack down south, but he does begin an assault up north. And I'll tell you, in the game, he's really focused on rotating all these guys, so I didn't really notice it at first. Because as my commenters love to remind me, I love to zoom on in and not see things. So thanks, guys, for pointing that out in the comments below. Anything for the engagement, right? But no, it is seriously a problem. I do like to zoom out a lot. So he's still rotating. You know, he knows that he needs to keep his fresh units on the front, but he makes a big mistake here. See this mountain here? This heavy unit is now stuck between this mountain. So now I'm at a 20,000 casualty advantage. He still pushed me here, but these units they were defensive for the most part, and now they're offensive. So he almost loses a unit there, and he's gonna fill in with a unit from back there. That's fine. I'll just keep working on this line down here, trying to get my fresh units coming on in as I continue to move units back and forth, and then I just pull these units out just a bit to get them healing up while he isn't really threatening me. He's got that unit there, but I'm not too worried about it. I mean, he could come across, but I'm not too worried about it. So continue to probe, hit that heavy unit, and he decides to direct his heavy unit to run straight into a mountain. Reminds me of that scene from what is it, The Hobbit, where they have that big old goblin, whatever he is, guy run straight into the wall to bust it open. Keep that heavy unit chugging along with low morale, especially when I can just keep another light unit going. So you know, obviously I couldn't see this in the game, but he's pulling this heavy unit down, and he's staging an assault down here on the south. So we're going to see if we can keep things rolling well with that. He pulls another heavy unit in here. Again, a heavy that was not sitting on a city, and he's now crossed the 200 fund mark with almost 30,000 casualty deficit. And a 50,000 troop deficit because I have produced units to increase that. So lots of problems for Mr. Machina here, and he probes and begins another assault up to the north. Not sure really his plan up here. I mean, this is a full line. Open up a new front of battle maybe, trying to probe, see if I'm weak somewhere else, if I've retreated, but I catch that one pretty quick, and we swap that unit on to pounce and attack, and we're just winning up there now with that. So still rotating here. I see his heavy comes in, so my heavy comes on back, and then here he begins his assault down to the south. So obviously he has more units on this front. He realized that the bottom of the map's too thick. He can't get in there. So I start sending units down there because this assault has cooled off. He's pretty lame up here. He's just sending them one at a time. We're 2-on-1ing him whenever we can, and we're going to rotate that troop out. Still hitting there because that's a full health heavy into a weak light unit, so we should hit there. And now we're going to begin our southern rotation as we try and maintain our troop advantage and any advantage that we can as we just absolutely grip that unit's throat and pin it against the mountain right there. Yeah, and now we encircle that heavy unit. Just bad play by him leaving those units like that. We send another unit up there to keep that front healthy, supplied, ready to go. He tries to escape. He can't. It's a heavy unit. It's going to be real hard to retreat a heavy unit that's encircled and being attacked from two sides. Just in case you're curious, those heavies have a really hard time retreating, and so it's good there. I send this unit here just to protect from a potential connection. I think that's what he's going for with that. He does get sort of around me here as I try and keep my morale high, but honestly, I'm not worried. Like, he's not going to encircle my whole line. Like, he might be able to pin a unit up in here by coming down this way, but honestly, it's not really a worry at all. So we're trying to keep our rotation down south good. I've got my focus split in a lot of different places, so we're trying to balance that. And he does kind of pin this unit here with that attack, but I've got two full morale units bulldozing their way onto the line, and I bumped my plate that was full of the cheese quesadilla into my space bar and paused the game on accident, so apologies for that. Anyway, continuing on, we got some things going here, and I got to restart my music playlist. So we were able to rotate that unit out just because we were able to punch that unit and scare him off. So that's good. We'll keep that rolling, and we're going to keep doing things down there. We're going to rotate a heavy unit out. We end up just equalizing here, just chilling out with those two units. They're full health. Morale's regenerating. He does end up producing a unit, and he goes with a heavy, so Not a great plan. I mean, this map has good choke point here and down here in this cave, but it's mostly a forested open map. So I'm not really seeing a great advantage that could be had to producing heavies, especially when you're this far down in troops. Like, you just need them to be out fast. So there comes a light unit. So are those the first 2 units he's produced? Correct me if I'm wrong down below. Terrible. We're 11 minutes, almost 11 minutes into the game. I continue to rotate. As you can see, his whole army is getting very weak here. He's not rotating units. He's just leaving them sitting. And, you know, they're healing, but it's not great. So I'm beginning to whittle down his line up to the north here, as he's been trying to split his attention in multiple places without the units to do so. So he sends those units up and leaves the city completely free. And it takes me about 1 eon to notice, you know, wait, maybe 2 eons. It takes me that long to notice that this is free. But here in a second, I believe the cobwebs in my brain will start dusting off, just in time for me to destroy his 200 fund investment. That was actually the plan all along, was to just destroy the investment. So we've taken a city. At this point, it's basically game over. So I'm going to go ahead and speed things up a bit. And we'll sort of watch the rest of this play out. So he's still assaulting me up to the north, but as I notice here in a second, I can just produce units. So that's what we start doing. We got our city. We can produce like 5 more units and still be in the same spot we were before. We're 2-on winning both units down south and having success to his northern line. Pushing his southern line back even farther as he tries to retreat. To save his dead, dwindling units. I could have encircled down south with a sort of a silent encirclement there, but I don't worry. I don't go for it just because I'm worried about this. He goes for this encirclement here. He's trying to encircle this. Problem is, there's a city there, so the encirclements won't actually matter. Now I begin a more hardy assault on his northern line because I know I have the resources for it. And we begin attacking those cities. I let those units get encircled, which is a big old honking mistake. And we push towards this city. We do take it. He comes on in. Almost gets it with that. Doesn't quite. And we send the full-on assault. We're producing many units. We've taken 2 additional cities. And we just say, everybody go. Just everybody go. We're going to try and get around you. We have a mass advantage in troops, and his troops are just decreasing at a rapid pace. So, pretty good game. You know, not bad. We will take that. Good rotations there. Just slowly beat him down until we had enough advantage to push forward, take a city when he was too scared to defend it for his upward line, and win the game. So, thanks for watching that video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.